Hi there, I'm Budda and you're watching Dr. Guitar, a show for all you guitarists out there. In today's episode, I bring you two beautiful JZ microphones. Before we start, just let me thank my dear patrons for supporting the show. You guys are incredible. And if you want to become a patron yourself, you just go to the link. Super easy, you'll be getting early access to episodes, free video lessons, free backing tracks, and my huge thank you. Patreon is the main source of income for this channel. It's really critical for me, and I thank you a lot for supporting what I'm doing here. You can also become a YouTube member, which is the same thing as Patreon, but on YouTube platform. You'll also get early access to episodes, free video lessons, free backing tracks. And I'm also opening up some guitar lessons. So if you're interested in having guitar lessons with me via Skype, just send me an email or a direct message via Instagram or Facebook, and we'll deal with it from there. If you want to support occasionally, please consider the tip jar, and you'll be helping the channel anyway. Thanks a lot. Let's move on. I've been using the Amethyst for a while since I got it, and it has become my favorite all-around mic. It's great on vocals, super great on vocals. Actually, you have been listening to it on every episode because it's the mic I'm using to capture my vocal. But I've also been using it for recording singers, my own voice when I do records, but acoustic guitars, percussion, etc. I actually did an episode on this microphone where I recorded a full song with just this microphone. I did piano, percussion, drums, electric guitar, and vocals, of course, bass, etc. So everything is recorded using this mic. So if you want to watch it, use the link. I'm testing this incredible mic. Not too dark, not too bright. It is perfectly right. JZ Microphones loved the episode and they offered me a second mic at my choice. I'm a real believer that you get a bigger stereo image with different microphones on the left and right. I usually don't use stereo pairs. I use different mics in a stereo combination. So I ordered the V47. First, I asked for the V67 because I love Neumann U67 and the 67 is based on that. And they told me, the Amethyst is basically the V67 in a different casing. So you'll get kind of the same result. Okay, so I picked up the V47 because it's similar, but a little darker. And I love dark microphones. I love ribbon microphones. That's what I look in a digital scenario. I like velvety dark microphones, not bright. In this episode, I'm basically comparing the two mics, but also using them as a stereo pair for drum miking technique. I use the Clean Johns technique, the Clean Johns approach. Okay, so what I always do is I measure up with measuring tape from the center of the snare to the top overhead. And this is 93 millimeters, and then I measure the same distance, and it's exactly 93 millimeters to this mic. So the Amethyst is looking down, the V47 is looking straight up. So this is like kind of like a Clean Johns technique, but Clean Johns used this one over here, probably even more over here, and the other one here. But then he used the kick drum mic. Since I don't have a kick drum mic, although you might see the mic, they're not working, it's only 2 tracks. This is giving me the kick drum, the bottom kick drum, so the kick drum from that I hear in the drum set. And it gives me a really great stereo feel. This is how I use drums live. Whenever we play, this is how we mic our drums live. I used it on room, on percussion, on vocals, of course. And the way I compare the mics, it's not very scientific, but it's I think, an okay way to compare it for you to understand the difference of the mics. So I did one take with one mic going into the Amethyst MIC Pre, the MA5, going into my Shadow Hills opto compressor, and into Pro Tools. Then I did the same take, or the closest possible, with the other microphone. So it's two different performances, because the other option I would have would be to use a split cable using both mics, but then I would never be able to put them exactly in the same position. So they would be here. So this will be to the left, this will be to the right, and I would be singing here or here. So not exactly the same thing. I think it works. And basically I did a full song with these microphones, using them on every source. On the hunt for that vintage sound, looking forward to that magic town, aiming high, reaching for the crown, getting closer to the higher ground. Well, that's it, my friends. This is the episode. What you think, Amethyst or V47? In my opinion, both. They're really great. The Amethyst, to me, sounds a lot forward because of the brightness. It brings stuff closer to the camera. The feeling I get is that things are closer to the listener. The V47 makes things a little farther apart, a little smoother. So that's great, like when recording, when using a shaker that you want it to be on the background, or some percussion or some backing vocals. I did all the backing vocals with the V47. The main vocal, I would use the Amethysts. That's Glyn Johns on the drum set was just unbelievable. I loved it. Let me know in the comments what you think about it. Thanks again to JZ Microphones. This is really the stuff. If you're building your first mic locker, don't even think back. This is the thing. I wish I had these microphones way earlier in my career, but I'm loving them. They're great tools, really useful. The only thing I regret, I have to talk about that to JZ Microphones. They are really high level, so to record an electric guitar standing close to the amp, you will distort the mic pre unless you have like a very good pad or whatever. But besides that, these are incredible microphones. Thanks a lot. We'll see each other next week. Bye-bye.